So, welcome to the practice of chair yoga with Judy this morning or today, whatever time of the day you're going to practice. It's morning for me. So this practice, it's a great little practice. It's available to everybody. So whether you're young or not so young, um, and if you have any inflammatory conditions going on in your body, so arthritis or fibromyalgia, this practice should be fine for you. If you have mobility issues, just stay within your own range of movement and make sure everything feels okay. It's a very simple, gentle practice. We're going to start with a little bit of quietening down, calming down the mind, and doing a little bit of breathing. And then we're going to go into the movements. And the movements will connect the breath with the movement, and that is yoga, connecting body, mind, and breath. Yoga means union. So connecting body, mind, and breath. So it's very simple and it's very safe. As always, I just would caution everybody to stay within their own range of movements. If something doesn't feel right, doesn't feel good, you're not happy with it in your body, don't do it. You don't need to do everything. So you're not competing with anybody, you're doing the practice for yourself. So just keep checking in. Does this feel right in my body? Does this feel right in my range of motion? And just stay within that. So keep the practice safe for yourself. But it is a very simple practice, you'll see as we go through the movements. Very simple, very safe, and very easy. But it's nice and grounding, which is what we all need at the moment. And again, just a little bit of movement. A lot of people are housebound at the moment and needing to keep mobility up, and this is a nice way to do that, as well as calming the mind and calming down the breath and just bringing ourselves into a nice sense of groundedness and a sense of calm in this little crazy time in our world. Okay, so just getting yourself onto your chair or your couch or your armchair, wherever you're happy to practice today. So just popping yourself up. So I'm going to hop up into this couch here. So sitting on your bottom. So I'm just going to encourage everybody to actually sit right back into your couch or your chair. So when you're sitting back, it's a good idea to actually lean forward, hands on the couch or the chair, and then just send your sitting bones back. So this way, the sitting bones are leading the movement, and then we're sitting up. So when I do this, I'm actually quite short and the couch is deeper than me. So when I'm here, I actually can't find the back of the chair, back of the couch. So I'm going to pop this nice cushion here in behind me so that I can sit back and I'm nice and supported. So I've got the sitting bones are even and pressed down into the couch. I've got the low back supported. I'm rolling the shoulders up, back and down, so the shoulder blades are sliding down the back and pressed into the back of the chair, or for me, for the cushion, and the hands nice and relaxed on the lap. So the knees are in line with the hips and the feet are in line with the knees. So for me, this is a short or not so high couch, so my feet find the floor, but if you've got a higher couch, your feet mightn't find the floor. So you'd pop a little cushion like that, or a book, or if you have a yoga block, you could pop a yoga block, and again, just support yourself like that. So the hands then rest on the lap. So you can go palms up or palms down, right hand in the left for women. We change it for the men, left and the right for men. In yoga, we have what's called a mudra, or a hand gesture. And so we connect the thumb and the index finger. So with the palms up, it's called Jnana Mudra, and with the palms down, it's Chin Mudra. And just in terms of the head and the neck and the positioning of the head, just be conscious of bringing the chin back. So place your two fingers on your chin and just press your chin back just a little, okay? At the moment, we're all looking at the phones or screens and the head is coming forward, and this really loads the neck. So it can cause a lot of neck pain or neck strain. So 2 fingers, press the chin in to send the chin back. And so we have the crown of the head now is the highest point in the body. And if you haven't done so already, I'd invite you now to slowly and gently close down the eyes, let go of your sense of sight, and slowly and gently begin to let go of all you see to in life. So we're letting go of all the doing, all the busyness, and allow ourselves to gently come into being. Being here, giving yourself the gift of this time for rest, for pleasure, and of course for yoga. So with your mind's eye now, can you gently cast a caring eye over your whole body and begin to notice how the body feels this morning or today. So we do this with an open heart and an open mind. We're trying not to judge or to criticize, but simply be with what is. So noticing any tightness or soreness in the body, aware of any aches or pains or injury, if there's sickness or stress or simply tiredness in the body. Also noting any parts that feel open, alive or free, and we welcome in all these sensations. Allow them all to be there and to be part of you. Know them, feel them, so as we move through our practice, we gently take care of them. And then we scan gently over the emotional body. So again, just noting to yourself how you're feeling today, what feelings are with you. Have you had a quiet or a busy day? How has the week been so far? Or simply feelings of where we all find ourselves in this whole new crazy world out there. So we welcome in all the feelings, the easy ones, but also the difficult ones, the fears, the worries, the anxieties. We allow them all to be there and to be part of us. Know them, feel them, so as we move through our practice, we gently take care of them. And then we notice sound. So we hear small sounds inside the room where you are, outside the room, or outside your home or your building or your place of work. So we hear sounds and we let them go. We try not to get caught up in the meaning of a sound, the story behind it, or even having an opinion on it. Just hear it and let it go. Hear the next sound, let it go, drifting gently from sound to sound, from moment to moment, hearing sound and silence. Aware of your tongue. Now for most of us, the tongue spends most of its life in the upper palate of the mouth, preparing the next word, the next sentence, keeping you engaged with that thinking mind. But right now, nothing needs to be said, so the tongue can drift down and rest gently in the lower palate of the mouth. There it can soften, widen and spread. Ease and space can come into the tongue, and as you breathe in that ease and space into the whole rest of the body. Aware of your body now, resting gently on the earth, in the chair, on the sofa. Aware of each of the points of contact between your body and the chair. Can you feel the pull of gravity gently pulling you down? And at the same time, breathe in the solidity and the support of the earth beneath you, holding you up, keeping you upright. Aware of the touch of your clothes on your skin, the touch of the air on your face and your hands. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, softening and relaxing the whole outside shell of your body, softening and relaxing each and every pore. And finally, we come to the breath. So aware of your breath now as it gently enters and leaves your nostrils. breathing in and out through your nose, aware of your breath. Maybe you're noticing your breath now for the first time today. And as you gently tune into your breath, as you become aware of your breath, you begin to notice how the breath really feels in this moment. So not yesterday or last week, but right now, in this moment, how the breath feels. So there's no right or wrong, it's simply an awareness. Does your breath feel a little fast or slow? Does it feel more deep or shallow? When your breath comes in, does it feel smooth, or is it a little wobbly, a little jagged and rough? Is your in-breath longer or shorter than the out-breath? So just noting, observing how your breath feels in this moment, and what, if anything, the breath may be reflecting back to you. So we're moving into a little bit of pranayama or breathing practice. So we'll start with a small little bit of abdominal breathing, and then we're going to do a little practice called the cleansing breath. Okay, so abdominal breathing. So take your hands and place them on your belly, your low belly, so the belly below your navel. We're going to breathe in and out from the belly. Okay, so breathing in and out through the nose. Okay, in and out through the nose. In yoga, we always breathe in and out through the nose, unless otherwise directed. Okay, so soften your belly, keep the pelvic floor gently lifted. Okay, breath in through the nose and down into the tummy. The tummy fills and expands, and breath out, we squeeze the tummy muscles, pulling the tummy back in towards the spine as we exhale fully. Then we soften the belly again, breath in through the nose and down into the belly. Belly filling and expanding, tummy rising, and breath out, we contract and we squeeze the tummy muscles and we exhale fully, squeezing the breath all the way out to the end. Again, breath in through the nose and down into the tummy, tummy filling, expanding, and breath out, we contract and we squeeze and we exhale fully, all the way to the end of the exhale. One more breath in and out. Great. So we're going to move into a practice called the cleansing breath. So we're going to use our mouth in this as well. Okay. So again, start with the belly breath. So breath in through the nose and down into the tummy. Fill the tummy in, it expands. And for the exhale, we're going to sigh the breath out through the mouth. Big breath in through the nose and down into the tummy. And breath out. Now a great big sigh, and get the sigh going all the way to the end of the exhale. Again, breath in through the nose and down into the tummy. And exhale. So sigh out any worries, any frustrations, anything that's holding you back from being fully present. Now, big breath in through the nose and down into the tummy. And this time we're putting our tongue behind our teeth and we're going to hiss the breath out. So keep that hiss going all the way to the end of the exhale. Again, soften the belly, breath in through the nose and down into the tummy. And exhale, tongue behind the teeth and hiss the breath out. All the way, again, hissing all the way to the end of the exhale till there's no breath left. And then again, one more time, breath in through the nose and down into the tummy. And exhale, we hiss. And the hissing is a great way to release difficult emotions, angers, frustrations, fears, jealousies, all of those difficult emotions. So hiss them away, hiss them on the breath. Great. So one more breath in through the nose and down into the belly. And this time we're putting our lips together, softly putting our lips together, and we're going to blow the breath out through the mouth. Now the breath is soft. the breath is gentle and smooth. And we blow the breath all the way to the end. Then we take another deep breath in through the nose and down into the belly. And blow the breath out. When you blow the breath out, you shouldn't even be able to hear it. It's that soft, it's that smooth, and it's that gentle. And again, one breath in and blow the breath out. As you come across the wobbly bits, the jaggedy bits, as you breathe the breath out, slow the breath down even more to try and smoothen it all the way to the end. Good. And then we let it go. So just close your eyes if you've opened them. Just close the eyes and just come back to the breath. No longer controlling the breath now. Just simply watch and observe and feel the breath coming in and out of the body. Aware of the breath and how the breath feels, and also how you feel. Bring the hands together, rub a little bit of heat and energy into the hands, pop them over the face, almost not touching. Feel the warmth, the heat of your hands, your own healing hands, your own loving energy. And now just breathe that in and soak it up. Put some of your own good loving energy into you now, as you nurture yourself and love yourself just a little bit more. And we come back with gratitude to each of our senses, coming back to our sense of sight last. Great. So well done, everybody. Now we're going to go into a little bit of movement. So very simple, gentle movements. This is called a variation of the anti-arthritic series that we do in yoga. And very simple movements. Again, just remember, if anything doesn't feel right in your body, you don't have to do it, okay? I'm going to move away from the back of the chair. If you feel you need the support for your back, stay supported. But if you feel you can sit upright unsupported, then that's a little bit better. So just moving away from the back of the chair, but still my bottom is still firmly resting on the couch or the chair, but I'm just a little more forward. And again, keeping that lift in the spine, okay? So the spine is nice and long, tummy is engaged, the chest is lifted, shoulders back and down. So we're going to start with the feet. So we're going to point the right toes. I shouldn't actually come back a little bit because you can't see my feet. So point the right toes. So the heel is down. You point the toes away and then towards, away and towards, away and towards. Okay. And then place that down and we go to the right foot. So point the toes away and towards. So inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now I've lifted my leg up off the ground. If that's not available to you, you can just have your heel on the floor and point the toes away and towards, okay? So whatever is available to you, okay? So then just taking the feet a little bit apart. So we're going to circle through the ankles. So inhale, the toes coming towards you, and exhale, moving away. Inhale and exhale, inhale and exhale. And then reverse direction. Inhale, they're moving out and back, and exhale, coming forward. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Good. Then bring the feet together, the heels, the ankles together, and the ball of the big toe together, and inhale. Try and bring the soles of the feet together. Now that may not be available to everybody, so just as best as you can. And then exhale, keep the balls of the big toes together and bring them apart. So as if you're trying to bring your baby toes back towards each other. It won't happen, but that's the direction. So inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And one more time, inhale and exhale. Great. So then a little movement for the knee. So slip the two hands under the back of the right thigh. So inhale, we press the heel away, and exhale, gently bring it back. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And one more time. Inhale, exhale. Nice movement for the knee. Place the right foot down, slip the hands under the left. Inhale, press the heel away, toes towards your face. Exhale, release it back. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Great. A little movement for the hip. So I'm just going to come forward a little bit. Sitting tall. So we're going to bring the right knee out to the right and then bring it back, okay? So inhale, we sit up tall. Exhale, the right knee goes out to the right. Inhale, bring it back. Exhale, bring it out. Inhale, bring it back. Exhale, bring it out. Inhale, bring it back. We change sides. Inhale, we lift and lengthen. Exhale, left knee goes out. Inhale, bring it back. Exhale, left knee goes out. Inhale, bring it back. Exhale, left knee goes out. Inhale, bring it back. Good. So again, we're sitting up tall, so that's a nice little movement for the hips. So now we're going to come into the spine. So the hands are on the knee, the kneecaps. The fingers are pointing down towards your feet. So we're doing what would normally be a cat movement on your hands and knees, but we're just doing it in a sitting position. So inhale, roll your shoulders, lift your chest, and use your hands to bring your chest forward. And then a very little lift of the chin at the end. And then exhale, we drop the chin to the chest. We collapse the chest, so it's like bad yoga. Round the back, keep the hands on the knees, and lean back. So breath in, roll the shoulders, lift the chest. Use your hands now to bring that chest forward, and a small little lift of the chin. And exhale, chin to chest, collapse the chest, round the back and lean back. Inhale, roll, lift the chest and a very slight lift of the chin. The chest is really coming forward, getting this lovely openness through the front of the chest. And exhale, chin to the chest, collapse the chest, round the back and lean back. And then very gently coming back into sitting. Good. So a little bit of side bending. So the right hand on the chair, the couch, the left hand on the chair or the couch, the left hand side. So breath in, we're going to bring the right arm up and over a little. As you lean over, just keep weight in the right sitting bone. And breath out, turn the palm down as we come back down. Breath in, bring the arm up and over. And breath out, turn the palm down and come back down. Breath in, come up and over. And breath out, releasing back down. And we'll swap sides. Turn the left palm up, breath in, come up and over, and breath out, turn the hand down. If that range of movement is not available, sometimes it's nice just to hold the fingers on the shoulder and lead with the elbow, so you still get the same side movement. Okay, so breath in and breath out. Good. And then we're going to move into the hands and the wrists. So taking the arms out at shoulder height. So the shoulders will get tired. So if you need to take a break, just drop the hands, take a break, and then you can join back in. Okay, so the fingers pointing out directly. So breath in, point the fingers up towards the ceiling, press out through the heel of the hand, and a nice straight elbow. Okay, inhale, exhale, point the fingers down. Inhale, point the fingers up. Exhale, point the fingers down. Inhale, point the fingers up. Exhale, point the fingers down. Come back to neutral. Palms flat towards the floor. Inhale here. Exhale, point the fingers out. Keep the palms flat, so there's a tendency to turn those hands, so keep the palms flat. Inhale, point them in. Exhale, point them out. Inhale, point them in. Exhale, point them out. Inhale, point them in, and come back to neutral. Make soft fists with your hands. So inhale, knuckles towards each other and up and around, and exhale, down and back to center. Inhale, up and around, and exhale, down and back to center. Inhale, up, exhale, down, and then we'll reverse it. Inhale, drop the knuckles down and out, and exhale, coming all the way up and around. Inhale, dropping down and around, and exhale, up and back to center. Inhale and exhale. Good. Relax the arms for a moment. Release the shoulders if they're getting tired. So the next movement is for the elbow. So bring the arms up again at shoulder height, and now turn the palms up, okay? So don't let the elbows drop, okay? So inhale here, and exhale, fingers touching the tops of the shoulders. Don't let the elbows drop, okay? So inhale, we open up. Exhale, fingers to the shoulders. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Fingers stay on the shoulders, drop the elbows. Gladly, I'd say. Okay, and then we're going to do some nice shoulder rolls, okay? So inhale, elbows together and up and back. Now exhale, squeeze the top of the shoulder blades, the middle of the shoulder blades, and the bottom of the shoulder blades as you bring the elbows down. So inhale, elbows forward and up and back. Exhale, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Inhale, elbows together and up and back, and exhale, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze all the way down. And then we'll reverse it. Inhale, drop the elbows, squeeze the bottom of the shoulder blades, the middle of the shoulder blades, the top of the shoulder blades. Keep the squeeze as you keep bringing the elbows up. And exhale, elbows come forward. Widen the space between the shoulder blades as you come forward and down. Inhale, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Keep squeezing. And exhale, forward and down as you widen the space between the shoulder blades. Good. And again, inhale, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And exhale, forward and down. And then release the arms. Okay, so take a break with the shoulders. So the next movement is a strong enough movement, so it may not be available to everybody, but just see how you go. Okay, so you're going to bring the arms into this position. Okay, big breath in here. And as you exhale, you're rotating through the shoulders only as you bring the arms down. So try not to let the elbows drop, okay? So inhale, coming up. Exhale, rotate through the shoulders as you come down. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, down. Inhale, come up. And exhale, come down and release the arms. Inhale, palms facing each other, bring the arms up, and exhale, releasing forward and down. Tuck the arms behind you and just go back a little if you can. Try not to let the chin go out now. So inhale, sweep forward and up. Go wide with the shoulders go wide with the hands if the shoulders are tight. Exhale, come forward and down. Slip the hands behind you and go back. One more. Inhale and exhale. Good. And then come back. Great. So now just a little bit of movement for the neck. So we'll just do a few little exercises for the neck and then we'll leave it at that. Okay. So again, just check how you're sitting. So Mula Bandha, so the pelvic floor is lifted and you've filled in the low back. So you've engaged through the core, the chest is lifted, the shoulders roll back and down. Crown of the head is the highest point in the body. And remember, we're bringing that chin in just a little. Okay. So breathing in, we lengthen up through the spine. And breath out, we're going to drop the right ear towards the right shoulder. So stay looking straight ahead. So don't turn your head now. So stay looking straight ahead and just tip the right ear towards the right shoulder, getting a nice stretch through the left side of the neck. Breathing in, come back to center, and breath out, again opposite side, so the left ear towards the left shoulder, opening up through the right side of the neck. Again, try not to turn your head. Breath in, looks straight ahead, and exhale, right ear to right shoulder, opening up the left side of the neck. Inhale, back to center, and exhale, left ear to left shoulder, opening up the right side of the neck. Inhale, back to center, exhale, tipping right. Inhale, back to center, and exhale, tipping left. Inhale, back to center, sit, and exhale, you're going to turn your head to look over your right shoulder. Turning all the way around to look at the right shoulder. Inhale, come back to center, and exhale, turning to the left to look over the left shoulder. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, turning right. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, turning left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, turning right. Inhale, back to center. And exhale, turning left. Inhale, back to center. So the last movement we're going to do a little spinal twist and a little forward bend, and then we're going to go into relaxation. So inhale, lift and lengthen up through the spine. The left hand goes on the left knee or the outside. The left hand goes on the right knee or the outside of the right thigh, and the right hand goes on the seat behind you. So inhale, we lift and lengthen, and exhale, we're going to turn to the right, but we start the turn in our tummy. So exhale, turn in your tummy to the right, turn in your ribs, and turn in your upper chest to look over the right shoulder. Inhale, we come back to center, right hand on the left knee or outer thigh, left hand behind you. We lift and lengthen, and on the exhale, we turn to the left. So turn in the tummy, in the ribs, and in the upper chest to look over the left shoulder. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, we turn right. So turn in the tummy and the ribs and the upper chest to look over the right shoulder. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, we turn left. Tummy, ribs, upper chest. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale, turning right. Tummy, ribs, and upper chest. Inhale, come back to center. Last one to the left. Exhale, turning in the tummy, ribs, and the upper chest. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale, we're going to fold forward. Okay, so lead with the chest as you fold forward over the chest over the knees and the thighs. Let the head come down just a little. Arms towards the ground. Let the head go. Breathe into the back of the body. In and out. In and out. Take the hands onto the knees. Breath in very slowly, coming all the way back up. If you've come forward in your chair, you can now sit back, cupping your cushion back in, resting back, hands back on the lap. Gently close your eyes now and we let go of the practice and allow the body to rest and to settle. So all the little changes we've made in our physical body, in our emotional body, in our psychological or spiritual body, now we have a chance to let it rest and to settle. Settling back to form new patterns of how we hold our bodies and how we move, new patterns of how we feel and where we hold our feelings, new patterns of how we think and what we believe. And Shavasana, relaxation, the posture of surrender. We surrender ourselves now to the breath. We surrender ourselves now to the gift of life. Breathing in and out, letting the whole practice wash over you. Relaxing the head, the neck, the shoulders. Relaxing through the spine, the sitting bones, the hips, the thighs, the knees, the lower leg and the feet. The arms resting and the palms of the hands relaxed with the fingers gently curling. The whole body is relaxed. The whole body is gently resting into stillness. A stillness that your muscles, your joints, and all of your organs can rest into. Look down and see your body now as it rests into stillness, and allow yourself to gently come home. Come home to the stillness and the silence within. You may not feel it around you, but it's always there, deep within you. See yourself coming home. As you breathe a breath of kindness, a breath of gentleness, from the crown of your head to the tips of your toes and all the way down to your fingertips. A breath of kindness, a breath of gentleness, a breath of utter tenderness. So gently bringing your hands to your heart center, connecting body, mind and breath. Hold it at our heart center, the part of us that knows kindness and gentleness and compassion, and where we hold our patience within. We hold all of these in our hearts for ourselves, and then we offer some to the world outside. And the words, as always, Om Shanti, Shanti Om. Peace, peace, and peace. Thank you.